So, every crypto investor has been waiting for the Fed rate cut decision, and we were anticipating rate cuts, guys, with the probability around rate cuts. And honestly, there's going to be multiple rate cuts that are going to be happening. We saw a 25 BPS rate cut, which isn't anything to, talk about really crazily. At the end of the day, we're going to be seeing multiple more rate cuts moving into 2026, which is why, they're pretty much having this slow approach. Overall, though, there is still a lot of bearish perspectives around the markets, especially with the talk around, exactly how the Fed is going around their decisions about these cuts, anticipating exactly that we could be seeing a correction for the markets, but right now everything is just teeter-tottering. On my channel, I've been keeping you updated on the day-to-day events, price action on Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, crypto investor sentiment, and exactly why everyone feels the way that they do. But everyone has been waiting for this key event to happen, and now it's over. So what's next? Well, at the end of the day, on a week-to-week basis, I show you guys what is happening and what to expect with specific data points that are coming out, sentiment from investor data that is, based off of exactly reportings, and overall just exactly how the economy is looking and how everything is being moved. As a result, this shows us exactly how liquidity is moving, and this is why a lot of people are anticipating corrections in the market based off of the weak labor market and also how the Fed is going about rate cuts right now. Now, should you be buying altcoins? Should you not be buying altcoins? I've covered it in multiple different videos. It's more important to be keeping up with the day-to-day. A lot of people are expecting a correction, so if you're expecting a correction, don't throw your whole load at the market. Dollar cost average and just wait for your perfect entry, guys, especially with the talks about Ethereum returning back to that 21-week moving average. That's more than likely below that 4,000 region. If that takes place, altcoins are going to take a hit, and that is something that I'm currently waiting for. I still have a crypto portfolio, so I'm already allocated to the markets. If everything decides to rip up already in the next 2 weeks, which I do not think it's going to happen, I'm already allocated, and I'll also see the gains like a lot of other crypto investors. But I'm not going to be throwing all my dry powder into the market right now with expectations that Bitcoin dominance is going to be coming back moving into October, and liquidity is going to shift out of Ethereum and altcoins. And as a result, anyone that's just allocating to altcoins, if we start to see that correction everyone's talking about, then we're going to see a lot of people exit the markets. A lot of people are going to liquidate their positions, and as a result, a lot of people are going to miss altcoin season. I've been talking about it multiple times on this channel, but we've been waiting for altcoin season for the past 4 years in terms of the sideways price action and consolidation and the range that we are about to break out of. And some of y'all have been investing for 6 months, some of y'all a year, 2 years, and some of y'all even longer. But if you're just getting here, the biggest thing to understand is these things come in waves, and if you're not someone that can hold super strong and understand what causes price action to move with the price action around Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, Bitcoin dominance, into money supply, all that good stuff, guys, then you're not going to know exactly when to buy and when to sell. And this is why most crypto investors are failing. This is why most people don't understand how to navigate the space. And it's mainly due to the fact that all these big crypto influencers and coals are telling you to buy this altcoin and to do this right now. And if you don't, you are going to rob your overall, people and generation of financial wealth and overall financial freedom. So don't get so caught up in the perspectives from all these coals and influencers. They make millions every single day. They have millions that they're sitting on. So as a result, they don't really care about exactly what's happening with altcoins because they don't necessarily depend or even look at the markets every single day. They're just waiting to see exactly when liquidity is going to be shifting. And not all crypto influencers and calls are like this, but the majority pretty much preach just exactly the sentiment and the hype that is going on. And you don't want to be one of those people that just falls into that. As we progress further into the cycle, guys, which we are already at the end of, you're going to see people calling for the top for Bitcoin. And it's mainly due to the fact that, we've been going into this cycle for a good amount of time. So we're at the last stretch when altcoins are going to get the liquidity that they need, but everyone is expecting a massive correction. If a massive correction takes place, this is what's going to squeeze out a lot of people, and it's going to allow a lot of individuals to get in at better positions. And I hope that you're one of those people, guys. And on this channel, that's the whole point of my content. I keep you updated with the key news events, the price action, the sentiment from really important crypto analysts and traders. And then from there, we actually make a decision based off of exactly what is happening, whether to buy or to, just hodl for now. And the main thing is because we're waiting for altcoin season. We want to make a decent amount of gains by investing in smaller cap coins that are around specific narratives. And the moment that liquidity moves back into crypto and we start to see the markets pump, if you're invested in good assets and you've been dollar cost averaging at low entries, you're going to be able to make stupid gains. But this isn't for the faint of heart. This is why most people, whenever they invest into a coin, then they go down 20, 30%, they sell their position, they're done. And this is why most people fail, guys, because they don't have the conviction into the plays that they're doing, and they also don't have the patience to hold an asset and also learn what goes into actually investing into a good project, and also how to navigate everything. So with all that being said, as everything progresses, I'm going to be keeping you guys updated with the key news events, the price action, and everything else that goes on in the crypto markets. But there is a lot of bad information out there. There's a lot of people talking about the pumps are about to happen, massive deviations are going to happen, and there's a little bit of truth in what everybody is saying. But if you're somebody that just sticks to one specific narrative and you invalidate every single thing else because you just do not want to listen or you do not want to learn more about the markets, then you're going to be left in the dust. Do not be one of those people. Start to learn exactly what is moving the market, understand exactly why you're investing into the projects that you're investing in, and create yourself an exit strategy plan. On this channel, that's exactly what we do. We talk about all the ins and outs about crypto, the sentiment, and what everyone should be doing. And I can't wait till we get to the end of the cycle whenever I am selling my altcoins and I'm telling everyone, this is it. We're pretty much in the move of a rotation and you need to start looking for that position. But it's all in due time. It isn't something that you just gain overnight. As you start to learn more and more about the markets, as you start to learn more about exactly proper sources of information, you're going to start to see exactly what is bullcrap and what's not. So with all that being said, keep up to date with the news events that are going to be happening. I'm going to keep dropping all the information on this channel about exactly the altcoins I'm investing in, as well as how to just navigate the space. But overall, if you guys have any questions or suggestions, drop them down below. It's going to get really crazy for altcoins, and if the massive correction that a lot of people are talking about happens, a lot of people are going to get squeezed out, and do not be one of those people. I'm going to keep you guys updated on what I'm doing, my altcoin portfolio, and I do not plan on quitting anytime soon. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share the channel with anyone that's trying to learn or just understand what crypto is in general, and let's grow together. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't capitulate your bags. Peace.